Hello guys, this is Tsakofats over here, and today we are playing Lines of Battle, and I kind of just want to show you guys what's been happening in Lines of Battle, because this is a Napoleonic style warfare type of game. It's an amazing game. As you can see, I'm playing it on my browser, so you can get it for free actually, and it's also online, and you can play it offline if you just want to go for a test run of the game. But today I want to show you a game that I played very recently, and I just thought this was, in a way, funny. As we see, here is my opponent over here, and this is me. He's green and I'm red, so keep that in mind. And we also can't see each other's moves, so this is how, like, I did not understand what's going on here. And I feel like the new update has definitely forced this into, a style of warfare where it's just, you know, weird and not fair anymore. Because over here, he has his infantry in one box, like they're just all together, stuck together. And then here's two guys over here, here's his artillery here, here's another artillery here. Like, just look at his formation and the way he's dispersed his troops and how he's just, forced them all together into one box or one gang. And then look at me. You see, I'm still playing like an old way, I guess. I guess this is how people play nowadays in Lines of Battle, but I'm playing in an old style. And if you just look how I'm playing, I lined up everything almost perfectly, at least for me. For those who don't think it's perfect, then it's not. You can give me some tips down in the comments, then, comment and tell me how I should have, placed my guys. But let's watch the battle, shall we? As we can see, I'm moving up my guys, he's moving up his guys. Every time I play on this map, I'm thinking everyone is going for the center, and that is almost like the truth for almost every map, people play. Everyone always makes just rushes for the center. They just run to capture the center and just try to break through there. So I'm thinking, well, I'm going to try to defend myself with these guys and this guy's at the back over here. And I'm also going to try to flank him, capture this point and just try to flank him like that. That is my game. I'm just going to capture this point, try to flank him, because that's going to be simple over here. But what he's doing, I don't understand. And I think this battle would have gone on longer and would have been an interesting battle if he had placed his troops almost like my troops, or in a way that seemed like he placed them like my troops. But obviously, because of all the water, the small rivers and everything, it's actually hard. You have to cross bridges faster and everything. But if you look at me over here, I actually do get some of my troops stuck in the water. This guy's stuck in the water, he can't even cross right now. I had to move my artillery more inland because it would have gotten stuck there, just like this infantry over here. But I'm moving my guys carefully, and I'm actually thinking about how they are moving. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe there was a new way of fighting that he invented or somehow. But one thing you should notice is his troops are moving actually much faster than my troops. They get to the position much faster. But because these guys are here, but this is cavalry though. But these guys over here are actually moving much faster than my guys that take time. And they already reached this point here. But notice how what happens here, they just get stuck. They just get stuck here, and then it just becomes, a roadblock. He can't move any of his troops forward. He can't do anything. He's gonna capture this point, but that is okay. He has like his right and his left, okay, but then his center is just what's happening over here. It's just chaos. They have no discipline, no structure, no anything. Unlike my troops, where we're moving in a way that's almost like a disaster, but it's okay. Like, for example, I have three troops over here. I was moving away from this water here, and this is also chaos. This is also a disaster. But notice how I have my cannons lined up. I have my horsemen over here ready to protect my artillery over here. I have my skirmishers over here moving deeper into the forest because I want them to cross over here and just flank, Everything about me is flanking maneuver. And notice how cannons just start opening up. My cannons just start opening up. He also opens up his cannons on this on this horseman and cavalry over here, but I'm just gonna move them back. But watch what happens over here, and this is an interesting battle. The battle starts here. If you look at it, just watch what happens. He moves his guys through, and he's obviously gonna rush for my artillery because that's what I'm thinking. He's going to rush for my artillery. Let's look at team one, and he can't see anything here. He sees nothing here, but maybe he's trying to flank me, and all he sees is this bunch over here. We'll never know. We'll never know what he was thinking. But if we just watch it more carefully, he sees the artillery piece, tries to go in, but he also sees this artillery piece back here, and my what you call this cavalry just stops him. I just stop him immediately, but he goes around, he's taking out that piece of it, but then I just move my guys in, and it's GG's, game well played. And as that's happening, he has these three guys over here trying to capture this point. I don't know why, but I hate the new update because it's more all about capturing points than anything. He's already captured this point, and now he's gonna be focusing on capturing that point. So it's all about capturing points. But at the same time, I don't understand what's happening here. I really don't. But guys, if you are like me and you hate this update where it's all about capturing points, you shouldn't hate it. You shouldn't, and that's me telling you that you shouldn't hate it at all. Because for guys like him who just do whatever he's doing, you could actually keep 1 point safe and defeat his main army here, because I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what's happening there. Maybe someone else knows what he was trying to do, but I don't know what he was trying to do over there. But you see how I have my infantry and my special guys over here just moving in, trying to stop these guys from capturing this point, and that's what's happening over there. And notice how I also put my skirmishers in this forest line, and I'm just lining them up, getting them ready to cross over here. So that's really just my whole plan. My whole game plan is for them to cross over here and try to disrupt, because everyone on this map is gonna move their artillery here, and that's a no-brainer. If you don't move your artillery here, then it's either you have a better plan or you're just mentally challenged. That's all I can say. But notice how he has already captured the center. He's capturing his left. Um, and right now, here is his right, and I'm just launching an attack here, and I stop him from capturing the right in time, but he's already captured his left. If my infantry was even, a bit late, there's a chance that I would have lost. There's a chance that I would have lost to a guy who just rushes and tries to capture points. But also notice here how he tries to use his cavalry to attack my cannons over here, but because of the close what you call this how close my infantry is, I am able to protect them with my infantry, and I'm also able to use these guys to either attack them or just move through here and just attack, because what's happening here and I don't know what's happening there, because now it's just a big roadblock. Everyone is in the city, everyone is fighting to cross. That they aren't even using the bridge anymore, they're just crossing through the water, if you can see that there. But he's also launching an attack with his cavalry over here, which will be damaging to me. you know it will be damaging to me, but I'm still gonna win this battle, because if we look up here at this bar, I have 51 and he has 41. I have 49. And there's only one reason for this. Only one reason. Earlier on he was winning, but because he wasted all his cavalry over here, I just defeated them. I'm going to take out these guys over here, and it's just chaos on his side. I'm also gonna take out his skirmishers over here, and my artillery is more well placed than well, it's not more well placed, but they are doing the job, whereas his artillery is just sitting here trying to fire at these guys or trying to fire at these guys. They aren't really targeting these guys. And maybe if let's actually see if he can see our guys. He can't. He literally can't see our guys just standing here. So it's yes, he is expecting my army just to show up over here and try to flank him, but that's not what's gonna happen. And this is the problem when you just send one group there and you just leave your flanks open. You get destroyed. It's very easy for someone to flank you. Because let's remember here, in the game, it's, when someone flanks you, you're gone. You're dead. You're not coming back. When someone flanks you, you're not coming back. You're gone. And I move my guys back. I've already won that battle because it just wasted all his horsemen and cavalry over there. I already won that battle, but over here he's defeating me, but I'm also gonna try fighting back over there. But watch how he launches the attack, and then all of a suddenly my guys come out of nowhere. All of a suddenly they just came out of the shadows. And let's just watch this. Let's just watch this one more time. They just come out of nowhere and they protect the cannons. They chase him away, and I'm going to put my cannons back. They're gonna start firing, and right now at this point, I'm noticing something. I'm looking at the map and I'm thinking, what's going on over here? Because more or less I would expect his army to go through the center here, but he has all his guys coming out of here. So I don't know. If he split his guys, one group here, one group here, that would have been a smart tactic. But he has all his guys here, which for me, and I'm sorry if this is offending him or anything, but I don't know what tactic he was trying, but he tried it against the wrong guy. He tried the tactic against the wrong guy, because now he's just gonna lose and just get bombarded by my artillery. And I'm already using this artillery piece just to target this, because I don't understand what's happening here. And I move the rest of my artillery in to get, to just attack this. But as you can see, I'm also losing here. But you might be noticing that already I had like four guys here, or 6 guys there, and I'm already losing that battle over there. But this guy, where is this guy going? I saw some artillery piece over here. Maybe you guys saw it on the map as well. But I found some artillery piece over here, and I thought, well, I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna take them out. As we saw back then, here's 3 artillery pieces over there. Let me show you real quick. Here's his artillery pieces. They're over here, and I'm sending this guy to find those artillery pieces because I want to take them out. And as I was saying, he takes out one of my infantry, but then he's just opening up more for the flanks. And one thing I would like to advise you guys on: if you have horsemen or cavalry just lying around and you defeated these guys, just have them attack them, because we don't want these guys to come back fully, because then that's gonna disrupt my plan of flanking him already from this side. And notice how my what you call the skirmishers start crossing, but my horsemen are also they're already crossed over here. And if we go back over here, he has all his guys in this, I don't know what this is. He has all his guys there. He has his cavalry fighting here. He has his cavalry also fighting here. So I'm moving my guys to take out the cannons once and for all. And my skirmishers just take out his skirmishers, and I just move in and I just start taking out everything. And he already took 2 points. I don't even have 1 point. 0 points. He has already captured 2 areas. I haven't even captured 1 area. All I have is my main area over there at the back, and he has 3, including the one he started with. But I'm winning this battle, guys. You must always remember that if your game is just to capture points, you actually need an army behind it, so you can just what you call this, have your men just hunker down there and just hold and keep that point under control, or keep on fighting until you can defeat your enemy or get your army to your enemy and break through or whatever. But if you guys are just gonna play like this, then it's not good. And I'm not a professional at this game, mind you, that it hasn't been a long time since I've started, but I've known this game for a long time. But it hasn't been a very, very long time that I've started this game. And if you see here, I've been playing for a while, and I also have some defeats, and I will show you some of my defeats in another video. And comment down below if you want to see a defeat I was playing. I'll look for an interesting one. But more or less, I have a lot of victories. And if you actually start looking at the dates as I played here, you'll notice that sometimes I get defeated and I just give up and I don't play for a while or for a day, and then I just come back and play again and just win and play until I get defeated, and then I give up, go back, find a new strategy, come back and defeat the guy or defeat the people. So my skirmishers are moving in, my guys are moving in, and my cannons are just bombarding his troops over here. I don't know what he was doing over here. I really don't know. I have no idea what he was doing over there. But look at this one piece of cavalry over here. It's a For me, maybe it's unorthodox or something like that. But for me, it's okay to lose a bunch of your cavalry over here because you have your infantry and all your guys and all your cannons over there. And this guy can be, this guy is our special guy. He's not a special unit or anything, but he's our hero at this point, because watch how he's just fighting against the cannons and there's no one to stop him. Well, there is someone, this guy, trying to come and stop him, but there's no one to actually try to stop him. He's just doing the impossible right now. And if you can see here, I'm just defeating him here. you know and if you actually see, I pull this guy back and I send this guy in, and that's a good thing. You have to know how to pull your guys backwards and to send them in. You don't just rush them in at the same time, or push them in. Watch, this guy is gonna get pulled back because he doesn't have any health left. I'm pulling him back and I'm sending him in, and this is just how the fight goes. And once he is down, I just pull him out and send him in. This is how battles should happen. I pulled this guy out because I thought he was gonna turn on me, and if this guy actually turned on me, it was gonna be bad for this guy. But he did not, and well, yeah, I basically won the game because, and I believe if he had enough time to line up his units, or if he had lined them up before crossing and after crossing he just had them there, it would have been a much longer and much difficult battle. But because he just moved all of them in, not even crossing the bridge and everything, I just won the game. And he gave up. And there is a Discord people can join. Yeah, I am in the Discord, but I don't know how to show that I'm in the Discord over here. So yeah, as I said, I'm a new guy to this game, but I'm not that new. So yeah, comment down below if you want to see more of my games, or if you actually want to see me play a game live where I can show you how to win in battles. But I'm not a professional at this game. So if you want to see another victory, if you want to see another defeat, just comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys.